everybody, I'm Marcy the Art Sheep, and thank you so much for checking out this video. And tonight we are doing another midnight review. This is a series where I take a look at something that I like or hate and review it relatively quickly, close to midnight. And tonight we are looking at my favorite series of all time, Kilala Princess. So last time I did a midnight review, I looked at the first chapter of that attempt of a sequel that America made. Kilala Princess Mulan Village Adventure something. I only looked at the first chapter because that was all that was available to me for free, and I really didn't want to pay to review it because I don't think I like it. But I probably should read the rest of it just to give it a fair chance. So I'm gonna see if my library has it. But for now, we're going to be looking at the only Kilala Princess, to me, the good one, the original one. And for those who do not know, even though I've said it quite a bit, Call Princess was my first manga. I ended up seeing volume 1 and volume 2. They actually, fun fact, cut these two mangas in half, but so they put volume 1 as 2 volumes, and then volume 2 was 2 volumes. So when I got volume 5, I thought that was going to be the next volume, but in reality it was this volume 5. So I ended up missing both of these two, and on top of that, it wasn't in English, it was in German. I actually still have the German version somewhere around here in my room. I have the 2 mini versions and the German version. I kept them both, but I was so disappointed, so I ended up looking up this version that I found online that was a fan translation, and for a while that's all I had, but then they sadly deleted it, and I was very disappointed. But then one day I found this beauty in my Barnes and Nobles, and I was so very happy as I realized that Disney was finally going to be bringing it to America, and I ended up pre-ordering all of them, and I was very happy with it. And this was all I was going to do because it's like I already got the mini volumes. I got the German version of the final 5th volume. I don't need any more. Although I was going to buy a new volume free because my puppy was mean to it. She's never chewed up anything, but she ended up chewing up this, and I hate it. Especially because this one's probably my favorite volume, but she darn chewed it up. But then I found out that they were releasing these omnibuses, and I just took the opportunity to buy this, and I'm like, it will replace volume 3, and also it's just so cute. How can I? But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the story, because I've been talking about just how many I own. I've never actually mentioned anything about the story. So the story focuses around Kilala Reno. She lives alone in a small town by the sea with her best friend Erica, who she attends school with. They don't give a name for the school, and I forget the name of the town that she lives in. It's not really important. Her parents, however, left her to go seek help from the Kingdom of Paradise, so as her mother has get out of the story-itis sickness, and they don't really want her to die and end up like all the other anime mothers. So the dad's like, we'll go to the Kingdom of Paradise. So they apparently got great medical care, so we'll go there. So Kala's just kind of on her own. But one day she meets the lovely boy. Well, is lovely the word? Handsome? I don't know. A handsome, mysterious boy named Ray, who is in search of the princess who will save the Kingdom of Paradiso. And what will lead him to the princess is this tiara, but it is incomplete. So he needs to find the gemstones to go onto it that will end up unlocking the true power and reveal the true princess. So she ends up tagging along with him, as to find the real princess, they first have to travel through the ever 6 Disney princesses worlds. So yeah, this is basically Kingdom Hearts for girls. Not saying Kingdom Hearts can't be enjoyed by girls. I love Kingdom Hearts, but this is a more girly focused version. So if you don't like the Disney princesses, if you don't like Kingdom Hearts, this isn't gonna appeal to you. But if you do like those things, then this book will definitely be for you. It is rated A for all ages, not adults, but all ages. There's nothing really that inappropriate. One of the characters is kind of scantily clad, but it's not like that bad. But that is something to keep in mind if you do have young children. So if you don't really want them to see a character that dresses like that, then you might not want to give it to them. But rather than that, there's nothing really in it that much. It's kind of funny because there was this one scene that happens in this volume, and I think it got a little censored when it came to America because when I was reading the fan translation, I was like, "This is a little darker." I think because I don't want to give too many spoilers, but I think the villain ends up killing someone, whereas in this version they just alluded to him like saying, "Don't shoot. I'll do what you want," instead of it seemed more kind of like he straight up died in the fan translation. I don't know which one's right. It could be that this one is more correct, but I feel like it's more of just them kind of censoring it to be all more appropriate for children. But it's not that bad, so I don't care. And I still really do love this series. I think it is really cute. The relationship between Kilala and Ray, a little predictable at some moments, but it is very nice. It's a nice traditional romance. And I gotta say, was Disney kind of going a little bit belly up right now? Or for quite a while. It's really just nice to see something that was made in more of a genuine time because the original Color Princess was not made just because Disney wanted the manga money. This was made out of heart and passion. I can really feel it. I mean, sure they probably did want money, the manga money, but it wasn't made just because Disney wasn't struggling like it is now, and it was done out of feel like there's just a lot more passion behind it, and like I said, I don't wanna say that there wasn't any passion between for that American version that they made, but it's just, like, not really good, and the art is gorgeous, way more better than the American version. The sequel did really not have good art. This has beautiful art. If I had the ability to be any kinda artist, I would love to be, now Kadoka, she draws this beautifully, and I really do love these covers. The omnibus is really nice, so this includes volume 1, volume 2, and half of volume 3. So the next volume, which is going to be coming, I pre-order it, it's gonna come out on the 17th, and it will have the rest of volume 3, and then volume 4 and volume 5. And so that's pretty cool. And the only thing I don't like is they don't have the splash pages in color. Let me, yeah, like they're still gray and white. I wish they would have colored it. And sometimes they do that for special edition omnibuses, but this one they didn't. The pages are a little bit different texture. It's kind of like a little bit more smoother. So that's nice, and obviously, it's thicker and stuff, but it's still a softback and stuff. But it's kind of got a matted feeling, and it's kind of got like a little bit of a you can't really see it, but it's got a little bit of a gloss like on the knit title, so that it looks really nice. But overall, this story is really cute. Fun characters, fun side characters. I like the interaction that Clella has with all of the Disney princesses. It's so fun. Some of them are a little bit shorter than Evers. I think Ariel actually gets the most time in her world, and then Cinderella. Belle gets sort of a time. Jasmine, uh, she was a little bit shorter. Aurora really didn't seem like she got that much time in her world at all. Snow White was the first, so she kind of gets proper focus too. But so it's not like I don't think it's like a complete even amount in each world, but whatever. It's still all nice, and I really did enjoy each of the worlds. Probably my least favorite actually would be probably Aurora's, just because they kind of end up doing the same thing that they'll do at the ending in Aurora's. Um, with a certain trope that is used in fairy tales, and I got no problem with it being used. It's just that they used it at the ending too, so to me that just kind of seemed a little off. But rather than that, I mean, it's a kind of a nitpick in my opinion. Overall, definitely did not ruin the story, and I like Slife, who is wait, she's on this one. That would be her. I really do like her. She's a fun side character. Tippy, which is her pet mouse, who sometimes talks, and sometimes it does. Tippy seems to talk in the princess worlds, but sometimes when she's not in the princess world, she just says And then of course you have Valdo, who is Ray's attendant, and I really do like his design. And yeah, that's pretty much the characters. You also do have Kulla's friend Erica, but she's mostly just in the beginning. So yeah, definitely recommend this. I give it a 9 out of 10. One of my favorites of all time. Absolutely adore this manga. Probably just mostly nostalgia, but even if it wasn't, I still think I would really like it because I do like the Disney princesses. And I like Kingdom Hearts, and this is kind of the Disney princess version of Kingdom Hearts. So if this sounds like something that you would like, definitely give it a check out. But if it's not something that you would like because you don't like Disney princesses because you don't that's not your thing, then you probably won't like this. So I probably don't recommend it. But either way, great story. I loved it. So cute, so simple, so nice. And I think that's just something that people really need sometimes. Something cute, something simple, something nice, something comforting. What's better than that? Anyway, that's what I thought about this series. Tell me what you think about it. And if you liked, do all the YouTube things. And if you didn't, thank you for watching this far anyway. And I will be back with a drawing, hopefully real soon. Okay, bye!